What up, Fast Shoe? We coming live from LA. Just wanted to do a nice little Q&A for you guys prior to us, getting our day started. We haven't done one this week on specific track topics, so we wanted to make sure we reached back out to the family, gave y'all what y'all need. Talk about indoor track season coming. We have a track meet coming up in December. We got a couple track meets in Virginia that are happening in November. Things are really starting to take off right now. Just excited to chop it up with you guys and tap back in with the fam. Our athletes are looking good. The athletes that we work with via physically here in Houston and all the athletes that we work with online are looking exceptional at the moment. I really look forward to seeing all these athletes when we go to the track meets here soon, and expect great times and big improvements and expect like PRs. I mean, no doubt about it. So let's add some folks in. A conversation. Go ahead and request. We're currently in LA. We're going to Complex Con. We're doing some business for our merch brand, as well as doing some homework and linking up with some people. So we out here in big LA doing our thing. I ain't gonna lie, man. Them tacos a little different in LA too. I just wanted to say that. I didn't know that. I'm from Houston, so usually the tacos taste a little different. I ain't gonna say it was good though. I liked it. All right. Let's see. If y'all want to get added in, go ahead and request. We'll add you in. Let's see. You have a lot of cake.
Hey, Coach Will.
What are you doing?
I'm at First Watch.
Okay.
Gotta eat, you know?
Okay. Well, what are you eating today?
It's a bocado, like it's an omelet.
Okay. I like First Watch. It's a good place to go.
Yeah.
So, what questions you got for me today?
You know, you really think I can develop in a 60 for the meat?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
I'm I'm gonna be real with you. You got the fastest time in the crew. Everybody fast here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not if. It's just all you got to do is just go out there and do it. You're gonna PR and you're gonna run a time that most people are gonna be shocked at.
You think I
People
can
gonna be,
still do that? I
huh?
still wanna. You think I still can do the 8 though?
Yeah. I mean, you still can run the 8. All it is, you're just adding more speed to what you're doing. It ain't like we running. It ain't like you're not running long stuff. You feel me?
Right, right. Well, I see like I'm getting better in the floor. I just feel like the force is like the strongest out of my like every races. So
I agree. I mean, this year, I mean, you already ran 56 flat in practice already. You know what I'm saying? So we go indoors, you should be able to hit a 55, 55 something indoors. You come outdoors, that's automatically 53, 54. Then you train up and go all the way to state. That's 52.
yeah,
That's a
I'm
junior.
trying.
That's that junior year. That's tough.
Yeah, my goal is a 53.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna hit that no problem. We're not gonna have a problem with that. That's not gonna be an issue. As long as we stay healthy, stay focused, and just do what we're supposed to do, it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
My goal is 52.
What? Our next test is this weekend, ain't it?
Yeah. We train. We're gonna do the 300-meter test on Monday, and you already ran 38.7 after running 56 flat in practice. You know what I'm saying? So you probably gonna go 38 low, 37 high. You do that, girl. You running. You about 54 inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I think you can do it. I really do.
We just doing the 300?
Straight 300, we go home. We go
Huh?
lift. Yeah, we run the 300 and then we
Okay.
just go lift.
All right.
Okay.
A little nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be
All right.
nervous. All right, girl. Enjoy your meal.
All right.
Bye.
I will.
All right, girl. Talk to you later.
All right.
Let's see. Yeah, that was McKK, y'all. She's keep an eye out for her. That girl is a beast. Total beast. Works hard, does everything she's supposed to do. And she a character. That's my dog. Let's see. I have a lot of muscle and a sprinter Is it beneficial to lose that muscle? I mean, that's a pretty decent question. Like, the key to being a sprinter is having the right strength to weight ratio. Just having random muscles to look good is not going to help you. The key is really to be as small as you can and be as strong as you can. That's the real key in being a good sprinter. It helps you um, in the long haul. And it's easier to run faster if you're lighter, and you can do it more often. Let's see. Coach, I got a little lingering right knee injury. Been still training for the past month or so, but not going away. Should I take some time off to lower the intensity? I would definitely take a look at it and see what's going on. Hello? 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 All right. All right. Guess we have issues. But yeah, you want to have the right strength ratio, the weight ratio to strength ratio. So you don't want to be swole. It's not about being swole. So yes, losing muscle mass. Bro, you just heard what I said. Bodybuilding. Sean Roden is dead. Facts. Let's see. What are the questions you got? Tips on how to improve your stride length. Um, you can use wickets. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's the shortest answer I can use, but wickets will help. Yeah, it has to be measured out to your stride pattern, so it's based on you. But yeah, wickets can definitely help. Take a look into wickets to help you with your stride pattern. Somebody asked me this question: should I get the Max Flies or the Superfly Elite 2? They're both good shoes. The Max Fly is the best, and obviously the price is higher. And the Superfly are really good too. I love the Superflies. Greetings from Nairobi, Kenya. We're happy our compatriots have won. Just concluded the New York City Marathon. Congratulations, guys. All right, no problem, sports. Let TX. No problem, brother or ma'am, whichever. Much love. Y'all want to get added in on the call? Go ahead and request it. I'm gonna just start answering some questions from the question box. Somebody says, how to become a new client and train with you. If you really want to train with us, reach out to us in the DMs and we can connect. We're limited on the amount of intake or the amount of people we can train. So we can't just take on everybody. We really want to work with the individuals that are really committed and then want to, invest into themselves time-wise, mentally and physically and spiritually, and obviously financially. Let me see. Can you be recruited by an Ivy League institution your senior indoor season? No. And y'all just gonna let me say no like that? Nah, I'm messing with you. You can't. The reason why you can't is because Ivy Leagues sign and have their enrollment requirements, so you have to get accepted to the school. That usually has to be done way. That thing needs to be completed. So that's the reason why I say no. Okay. Yo, what up, Sean? Yo, we gotta add you up in here, boy. What's been up with you? I ain't talked to you in a minute. Oh yeah, hey, we got the new joints coming out. I'm in Complex Con right now. About to put in some work, but the new joints. I know you want this one. Let me show you this one. You feel me? Yes, sir. Okay, well, shoot, let me add you in. All right, guys, we're about to add in Sean real quick and answer more of your questions. What's the
What's
deal,
good?
family? What you been up to, man?
I've been in hiding, bruh. School been
I
tough.
see that. I've been
School's been
missing. I've
tough.
been
Check
missing all
it.
the funny posts, dog. I've been missing all the, the walk. You know, the walk.
Nah, it's because school really been on my case, but
Yeah,
coming back into everything, like the off season training and preparing for like pretty much my first indoor meets is like in less than a month. So we really been in hiding,
yeah,
but I'm gonna come back soon. Probably I'm gonna start being active again. Probably December, round about after the
yeah,
break. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I know y'all boys training. My girl Tiana's out there, Randall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she told me, she's like, damn, them bleachers be murdering, bro. Them bleachers,
Every
yo,
time.
yeah,
Every time.
yeah,
But I would say like in terms of preparation, this off season has been a whole lot better than last year because obviously we don't have COVID as such a big issue anymore. But yeah, this first indoor meet we have in like December, I'm probably gonna run the 4x4. That's it. I'm gonna run the
that,
4x4. I'm
that
excited for that.
that's smart, bro. That's smart because you got a long season, bro. You know what I'm saying? A long
Oh
one.
yeah, I know, especially this year because last year was already kind of long, but really this season now is shorter than last season for me. I might have slightly more races because I got I think there's world champs and Commonwealth and maybe like African champs or something like that. But other than that, overall it should be still less than last year because last year I was running a whole lot more because I was trying to like find a new race pattern, like how I model my race and everything. So that's been tough.
Yeah, I think last year was like an experience, to learn, and now this year is more like execution. You can put it to play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I'm
excited,
excited
bro.
because
I'm excited to see it.
yeah, because Joe and I were coming back. We got Micah, we got Jovan, pretty much everyone from last year, and like some new guys as well. So I know it's definitely the competition is going to be higher. So that's something to look forward to as well.
So, what's the difference this year than last year as far as your base training? Is there anything different, or is you
Oh
feel like
yeah, there's a
you approach it the same, or what?
Nah, there's a huge difference. Like right now we're doing longer stuff. So last year, right now we're doing like let's say a 4-3-2, but now we're still doing like 5-4-3. I mean we're doing 5-4-3 now. So we increase the distance, we increase the volume, even the repeat 200s, for example. We cut the rest, and some days we do more reps. So we'll do like eight repeat 200s at like 2 minutes, and then some days it's 6 repeats at like 1 minute 30. And then I think this week we're gonna drop it to 1 minute 15, for example. And some people might think, 15 seconds. It adds up.
It does.
It adds up,
It does. It
But
does. Y'all
also
coming
in
in
the
at
weight
what
room,
time? What time y'all coming in on those? Like 26, 25?
27. Depends on who you are. I sometimes I come in 27, sometimes I come in 26. But
Okay.
the rest of the team, let's say they'll say 28. But
Okay.
especially indoors is slightly tougher because of the turns and your shins and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And we're doing the repeats in flats, and we only started doing them in spikes this week. So until like this past week, we were in flats.
Are y'all doing any type of sleds? I never see y'all do sleds.
We do sleds every now and then. I remember this one day we were supposed to do stadiums, but we couldn't. So we actually got the sled where you pull up, where you push them, like you push them on the
Oh,
football turf.
the push sled. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. And then some days, like this past week, I think we did sleds, like light sleds, like wood do blocks, and then some sleds on the indoor track, like the ones with the bags. We did like a couple of those, probably like 6 or 8. So, but we're not really big on sleds because a lot of people have the wrong mechanics for sleds. I think mainly that's the problem. And even though you're gonna spend so much time trying to teach that like those mechanics, you're not gonna really get any good work done. So I think that's why.
I got you. So y'all got a bunch of y'all got is Christian is Ham still out there?
Yeah. We pretty much the same squad as last year. We only lost 2 people,
Okay.
Terrence and Travis. Yeah.
It's, our boy's gonna be tough then.
All right, for sure. And we got
And
some new
y'all in the Big
recruits.
12. And y'all in the Big 12.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's only gonna be into effect, I think, my senior year, or at
Ah,
best. or next year. It might be next year, like 2023 going into 2024, but it's not this season. We're still in the American Conference, so you're gonna see that final again where it's like AUH.
Yeah,
That's what we're planning
yeah.
to do again.
Y'all disrespectful in y'all conference. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all need to get the hell up out of there. Y'all disrespecting them folks over there. They can't win.
It's just big business. It's big business, but I'm actually
Yeah.
excited for the Big 12 because now I think it's a bigger platform for us to really step up, and obviously, because we've been dominating, but like it's hard to dominate when it's hard dominating, but no one's really watching. But Big 12 is a bigger platform, bigger network,
Facts.
so we're gonna get more attention. So everything's pretty much gonna piece up, and it's gonna actually like come back and reward the team a lot more.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I'm actually excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? I went to UVH myself, so I'm glad. Because it's never fun. It's never fun to be in a smaller conference because people don't ever give you that full respect. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
Because some days I'll be
Even if you
thinking,
go
I'm
to
like,
nationals and you win, they're like, you came out the weak conference though. You know what
yeah,
I'm
that's what
saying?
I'm saying. Because that's what I'm saying. Even last this past year, they'll say the West. No, they say the East is harder than the West. I say at some point, yes, but also no. Because like all those regionals, for example, like if you look at the times, they're pretty much the same, like all the way
Yeah.
through if you convert it. Obviously, like they had like slightly windier marks, for example, at regionals. They had like +3s, and ours was like 0. So like, when you did the math, like, really it's the same. It's like the
It
same
is the
time.
same.
Yeah. So, and if you look at nationals, same thing. Like you look at the finalists, I think it was like 5-4 or 4-5, either or, like West and East. So, it's the small things like that because I remember at regionals, we had 7 guys at regionals, but they put 4 of us in a heat, like in the quarterfinal. So I mean, that's like dogging a lot of people as well, because like 4 UH in 1 heat. It's kind of
Yeah.
unfair, but I mean, it's the game.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know y'all was doing so much damage like that until I seen you post it. I said, bro, that's the whole final. I'm like, what is the deal? Like, this is like it's like a practice meet, bro. Like, what?
Yeah,
Hella disrespectful.
it's just business. How do that? We the real Sprints U, because I saw a lot of people claiming Sprints U, but I think we're the real Sprints U, especially coming into
Yeah.
this season. We're gonna really see something special because I see a lot of people in the team putting in a lot of work. So I know it's gonna be a lot more different this year.
Yeah, I agree. Y'all got some good additions on both sides, the men and the women's side. So it's
Yeah,
looking good. Yeah, I
yeah,
like it. Y'all starting to establish it, man. Y'all starting to establish like a good, consistent progression constantly. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. I love the culture, bro. You doing good, bro. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it. You gonna come to one of the indoor meets?
Yeah. I'm gonna be there. Definitely check you out. Just send me let me know when it is and I'll be there, bro. I'll pull up.
Yeah, because I know we're gonna have like a couple of meets at A&M and Texas Tech, maybe Clemson. I don't know because I don't think we're gonna host that many indoor meets this coming year. I don't know.
Oh, that boy
I
Jay
think
Slade's on here. Hold on, let me add Jay Slade, see if he want to get added on.
for sure.
See how his training going. Let me see. Jay Slade.
One of my boys on this one.
invite the young phenom on here. But yeah, no, I'll be there, bro. Just send it to me and I'll be there. Definitely. I want to see it. I
For
think
sure.
my prediction is this. I got a prediction. I think you're gonna go like 640 something.
That's the plan.
I got a prediction.
Yeah.
I just got a prediction, man. Because I think you just getting to it now on that start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That start getting crispy.
Oh, I had to polish it up. Especially after like that outdoor 100 with Micah. Like he got out. Like he really got out on me, and I was like in
Yeah.
shock. I was like, oh my god. But I was still with him. But like he really got out on me. I'm like, oh, this is new. I'm not used to like someone getting out on me like that, and then I had to like work. Like I really had to work. But I think the collegiate record is either gonna go to me or Micah next year for that 60.
What is the collegiate record?
I think it's 646 or 645.
Man.
Either or. But it's tough. It's a tough record.
It
Because
is.
if you run 645 low, You,
You
I
could
mean,
be a world champion. You could be the world
yeah,
champion with that. That's world champion time.
yeah, and that's like 980. That's a 980 performance.
That's 985, 988 range. Raw.
Yeah,
Raw.
yeah,
No top end. You just running it.
yeah,
You can do it.
yeah, yeah.
Now you're right. Because all the dudes that ran it, like I'll give you the person that ran it that couldn't run 9.8. Kim Collins.
Oh my God. Yeah, he never really did run. He ran like a sub
It
10 at
can't.
like 999.
He'll break down. After 60 meters, he's like, backwards. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think of
He's the
everyone
only
else.
guy I've seen go that fast and couldn't run like 9.8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because everyone else really did run. Like I look at Cam went 648, he went 992. I
Yep.
look at Christian Coleman, he went 982. Um
Yalin.
yeah, pretty much everyone who went 94 like went sub 99.
Everybody that went 6'4" something went about 9.8 something.
Yeah.
It's part of the game. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's tough. That is tough.
Yeah, that's why I said I made the prediction. I was like, I believe it's gonna be 6'4" something. And then I already told you what you're gonna do outside. I said I thought you was gonna do it. I thought you was gonna do 9.8 this time. You almost did. You know what I'm saying?
True, but I really had to like work on my patience in my race and trust my race more, because sometimes I'd rush my start, burn too much energy in the beginning, I won't have some left in the tank at the end. But like you said, it's about development, and like I spent the past season, learning about like what I can do, like what like where my strengths and really what I need to polish up on, especially coming into this season. So it's my sophomore year, so I'm gonna make it count.
Yeah, I was talking with Ronnie Becker like the other day, and he was just discussing with me his training style and like the focus. And that's the real thing. I think is like rhythm. As you
Yeah,
become an elite 100-meter runner, you have to like figure out how to control your rhythm and then get comfortable in your rhythm.
yeah,
That's all it did. And that's what he was talking to me about. He was like, yeah, we technical and stuff, and we look at the videos. He said, but realistically, now I've been doing this for a long time. He's like, I just want to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
if I'm at 9.8 speed, I can feel it. If I need to do something different, I can adjust. He's like, I just know it better now because of the way I train is more rhythmically inclined. And if you look
yeah,
at Jamaicans are like that. Jamaicans don't do any wickets. And all they do is just run rhythm from when they were young. Like
yeah,
bounce, left, right, bounce, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
that's all they do. So
That's
yeah,
true.
I think rhythm is like gonna be the biggest thing I think as you get better. You know what I'm saying? Like finding your own rhythm and then just being comfortable.
Because that's really how you become a championship sprinter when I think about it. Because, you got to be able to run through the rounds. And, like, let's say you run a good semifinal. You really got to be able to duplicate that in the final. Because, like I saw with Su Bing Chan, for example, like he ran the most perfect semifinal. He ran his race, like, in the semifinal. He got out, I think they said that the first 60, he went like 6:29. Like, he was
Yeah,
one of the fastest 60s ever.
ever.
And then, he went like 982, I think, in the end, like full, like at the end of the race. But like, if you saw the way he executed that race, you saw like technically he did everything right. But it's like
Yeah,
very hard to duplicate such a perfect race like that, especially like that. But that's what everyone, like every sprinter, works towards, like being able to do it back to back to back. I mean, that's what separates championship sprinters from like one performance wonders. You got to have that consistency, and it takes time. It takes years, and some people don't understand that. Especially in college, some people don't understand that. They just want to run a fast time in the beginning of the season, and that's where it ends. But it's really, there's more to it.
it is. It is. Me. We do this a lot. So all the kids and all the athletes that I work with, and then I'm working with now, is like, especially when we talk to the pros, it's like, man, everything's about how it feels, and then like it's more about having that experience to go through rounds and then knowing you're going to be able to match at the final. Does that make
Yeah,
sense? Like you
yeah,
have your race, they have their race. I'm going to put my race down. You're going to put your race down. Then we're going to look at the clock and we're going to figure out who won. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And that's a different mindset though. Cats actually be out here racing cats. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, and that's not the mindset of a champion. A champion never races you. If you're a 100-meter champion, you're not racing the dude. You're literally out there like trying to execute your race with all the tension around you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Jacobs did very well, I think. Like when I was watching his races throughout at the Olympics, like you saw, he was just running his race. I mean, I was in his his heat and semifinal, and like the first 60, I'd get out, But like you see him keep composure, and he didn't panic or anything. He just ran his own race, 994. He came back. I think he went 980. Well, I wasn't in the same semifinal as him, but in the semifinal he went 980 because he wasn't that insane semifinal with Subin Chad and Ronnie Baker and Akani Simbini. That semifinal was insane. But
Yeah.
like that's one thing that really stood out for me. That you really gotta have like your rhythm, even under the grass actually. Because I was in his semifinal. I wasn't in his heat in the 200, but like in his heat, well, like I saw his heat and his semifinal. You saw like how easy he progressed through it.
He
And,
did.
same with what's his name, Kenny Bednarik, because
Yeah.
in my semis, yeah. So like you could see like there's that elite level where you just trust your race. Like no matter where you are in the race, you know
Yes.
that okay, at the end I still got it. I'm not gonna panic. I'm gonna just run my own race. The first 150, I'm gonna pace myself, still get out. But the last 50, I know I got it. I still have that extra gear.
Yeah.
So it's things like this you learn. So it's easy for me to do that in college, but obviously on the elite circuit, it's like a little harder because everyone's fast. So you can't
Facts.
really. There's no race you really gonna jog. You can really jog a prelim, like in the 200, like the 200 prelim. I went like 20.5. I was jogging that,
Yeah.
but the semifinal I couldn't jog. And I had like my little error there, but I just missed out on the final. But it's really about that experience. I think Joe also did that well. Joe
Yeah.
did that well. He did that pretty
Yeah.
well. He ran his race.
I try to add Joe in just now. We were supposed to talk the other night, but yeah, Joe killed it, and that's what I like about Joe. And we talked about this, and that's what his coach really did a good job of. He was like, just focus on you, think about you, and just do it the way you do it. Don't worry about anything else. Joe don't even care. He'll be like 30 meters behind you coming off the edge of the turn.
Yeah.
And then just do his job, bro. I'm like, wow. So those are the top guys as far as like you and Joe and boys that can execute. I'm not even talking about speed wise. I'm just talking about how you run your race. That's the difference between a professional and then an elite college person. You know what I'm saying? Like people think it's you're fast, like, oh, I run 9.9, so now I can go run against the pros. Bro, you ran 9.9 at a meet that's in college, and it was probably favorable for you, and things are going, you probably had a good week. Things are going good.
True.
Bro, line up at the Prefontaine next to these 9.7 dudes. That shit ain't going to be 9.9. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
You're going to have a different mindset when you're out there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel different. You ain't going to feel like how you felt when you ran with them college dudes. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, I was still like amazed at like how I pretty much ran close to my PRs at the Olympics, despite the pressure that I had to deal with. Because I won't lie, like when I was even saying like, the heats for the 100, like I was nervous. I'm lane one. I look to my right. I see, all these guys that have literally made world championship finals, medaled. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be insane, because I had not raced in like 8 weeks leading up to the Olympics. I was literally just traveling, train here, train in Italy, train here.
Yeah, you had a good little life. I was living through you, boy. I was watching your face. I was like, damn, that boy living good. Dog.
I mean, I was chilling. I was living good, especially when I went back home. I went back home, enjoyed the life. Then went to Italy, and then I went to Tokyo. But, just for me to go into like an Olympic heat, without that race, I didn't have a race under me in like 8 weeks. I'm like, okay, I don't know where I am, fitness wise, race wise. I lost my race like model. Like to find that back in a race is very hard. Like it's really hard. But I still went 10-1, 10-1-2, I think, or 10-1-0. And then I was like, okay, I got the jitters out the way a little bit. And then the semi-final, I was next to Zarnell Hughes. He ended up getting a false start in the final, but he really had a good chance at medaling. But Zarnell like got out of me, and then I was like, let me just try to keep composure. And then like our semi-final was so crazy because we all ran below 10:10. Like, we would like, if you look at the splits, like it took like at least like 4 or 5 minutes to look at like the photo finish.
Yeah.
It was like similar to that semi-final in the 200 where Joe, I think three people in Joe's race ran 19.9. That also took like forever to like see what the photo finish. But that's what I always say. Olympics that was just a crazy experience. I wish I could post my vlog, but I couldn't because copyright on YouTube got me. But I'll try to post it on Instagram. Actually, I might.
Yeah, post it, bro. I'll share it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But no, I totally agree though, man. Like I was proud of you because like, it's hard to do like I was proud of both of y'all, you and Joe. Like it's hard to do a college season and then come back and then PR again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like peaking 3 times. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
done peaked 3 times already. You know what I mean? Indoor, outdoor, nationals, and then again at the Olympics.
yeah.
So that's kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to Carl and Leroy. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Joe and Mouse. Like, dog, that takes a lot of planning and then it takes a lot of discipline. And look, I use you as an example, so we don't never get lost. I've got kids that are elite that want to be like you, and I try to give them examples. I say every time we go live, this dude's doing laundry, doing homework, doing some regular stuff, not going out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
none of that. People don't really understand how much discipline it takes for you to get to where you have got to. So I want to make sure I give you your flowers and your hand clap, man. Boy, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Everybody else
Appreciate it.
need to be proud of
Appreciate
you
it.
too, man. For
Appreciate
real.
it. Appreciate it. Always, always.
Great example, bro. I love using you as an example, man, for my athletes. They get to see it because they be looking up to you like, yeah, that dude, a freshman killing. I was like, that dude is in the room doing laundry, man. You feel me? Going to
Yeah.
sleep on time, waking up, eating breakfast and fruits and things. You feel me?
Gotta make the sacrifices. You gotta make the sacrifices. And it's not to say like,
I
I
see your
don't go
homies
out.
eating Chick-fil-A. I see
Like
your homies eating Chick-fil-A and some other stuff, and you was like,
because let me tell you, it's because like, some days it's like, every athlete has that one day. It's like, let me have a little, takeout here and there, But like I just know, like, for example, in my off season, I'm not gonna be going out because off season counts the most. I have
facts.
like time post season, like when I'm done with my season. Okay, now I can enjoy my life. I can actually go out, do some things, go on vacation, whatever. But I know that like off season, it's time to work, time to put in that work. Season, I can't do anything because obviously I'll be so tired from the meets and then the practice and then school. And then I just know that, okay, end of the season is where I get to really, go out and live my life again. So
Yeah.
just know that if you want to have a good life, you got to make the necessary sacrifices at the right time, so you don't regret it at the end of the day. Because that's the worst thing. Like I feel would be to, let's say you come close to achieving your goal, and then you look back, you're like, damn, I could have actually sacrificed this. I should have not went out here. I should have not did this. I should have not did that. I should have focused on this. That nothing's worse than regret. But I always say you live and learn. The most important thing, you live and learn.
Nah, I agree, man. I appreciate you sharing that because a lot of these athletes like I work with, they still eating and they're kids, you know what I'm saying? Most of these are kids, you know what I mean? Some of these are collegiates, you know what I mean? But I always use you guys as examples because they don't know that that's what it takes, you know what I mean? Because they think, oh, it's not going to hurt me so much. It's just once or twice. But they don't really realize like your body is constantly repairing, constantly moving forward and progressing. If, like you said, it's base training. This is the foundation of everything. If you're out here not sacrificing now and it's time to compete, it's going to reflect like championship time. You're like, damn, I don't think I can break my PR. I don't think I can go further than this right now. Like, I'm stuck. You're stuck because of what you did in base training. You're not stuck because of what you did just now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's facts.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that, like, confirming that because these athletes need to hear that more often because a lot of times they see the glitz and the glamour. They see the, the highlighted videos and everybody running fast. They don't see you, like, in the line, like, damn, that chicken sandwich look good, but I got to get this fruit, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I appreciate you, brother.
Always. But I got to
Yes,
go.
sir.
I got to finish this assignment, and then I actually got to go buy groceries. So, yeah.
Once again, regular life.
Regular life. But thanks for having me.
All right, bro. I'm going to reserve you one, man.
For sure.
All right,
Appreciate
fam.
it.
I'll see you, brother.
All right. Bye.
Third. You already know who that is. So that was Shine, man. He definitely blessed us. I hope you guys take that in. Heard it from an Olympian, a young champion yourself. Sacrifice is absolutely necessary. It's mandatory for you to be successful in anything. So make sure you're making the right sacrifices for your nutrition, for your training, and for your social life. You can't just party all day. You see he about to go do groceries. He probably do some laundry and do some homework. He hasn't been online in a while because he's been grinding. So take that in, use that for your advantage. That's the same thing we do. The thing that makes us so much different from everybody else, and I say different, I mean like the thing that makes us stronger, the thing that makes us successful is the fact that, for one, we're willing to sacrifice the now for the later. Meaning like the long-term goal is big for us. All of our athletes, like you just seen one of my athletes jump online. She's rated one of the top in the country and will be one of the top in the country here soon. And the key factors for us is to, for one, understand the bigger picture, knowing that we're going to go to state and run these times. How do we approach it? What type of sacrifice do I need to make? What is the plan? And that's the biggest thing about training and the biggest thing about track and field. You have to have a plan. You have to have, and the plan can change. Like things happen. Like you might get an injury, things happen, but you need a plan. If it changes, you need somebody smart enough and real enough to make that adjustment with you. And that's what I recommend, guys. Stick to a plan, have a person that can help you with a plan, and work at your goals progressively. You know what I mean? Share this stuff so other people can learn from it and gain from it as well. Man, much love to the whole Fast You family. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for just being there for us. We're really excited for this next year for all the athletes that are following, all the athletes that are part of the Fast You family. Man, we really excited for you guys. COVID then died down a little bit, and then now we're back at it. You know, track was gone and it's back. So I'm very appreciative, and I just want to tell you guys thank you for supporting us, man. Much love.